One of the advanced options that you can use when creating a new view is to set that view as the default view for the list or library. This is, for obvious reasons, available only when the view is a public view and not a personal one. This new view then goes ahead and replaces the existing default, but does not remove it from the list of available views. This means that you can switch the view that was previously default as well. You can also define a view as a mobile view. This basically sets the view to be available when being viewed from a mobile device. That is, it enables the contemporary and classic view settings on that view as well. You can also have the option to set a view as the default mobile view. This works similarly to the default view for desktops, except in this case, it becomes the default only when viewed from a mobile device. Groups are a way of combining data under specific headings. Groups let you display data under headings from a column. For instance, if you have a library with client name as a column, you can specify this column as a group column. This will then combine all documents under each value of the specified client name column in the view. You can use the expand and collapse arrows or clicking the name of the client to open and close the group. Groups also are used for the totals property. You can choose a numeric field and the type of aggregation: sum, average, count, minimum, or maximum you wish to display, and the field will be aggregated per group value and displayed along with the group. This is a quick and easy way to get a summary report within SharePoint itself. The style property has a bunch of different styles that you can apply to the view. This includes simple things like lines between items, to shading, and even creating discrete boxes to place each item within them. You can also have a preview option where the list only shows some fields, but hovering over each item shows a pop-up that has the rest of the details as well. The folders property basically lets you define whether you wish to flatten the view. That is, remove the folders and show all items in one view. The item limit property lets you define how many items to show on a single page. The default is set to 30, but you can go ahead and change this to something that is more appropriate to that list, if you wish. The Gantt property comes up only when you select the Gantt view template. This has 5 parameters, 3 mandatory and 2 optional that you need to supply. The mandatory one includes the title, starting date, and due date, while the optional ones are % complete and predecessors. If you have columns that match these, usually a tasks list comes with these by default. You can assign them here. This will show you a Gantt chart on the view that displays the timeline and progress of the items in the list.